Carl, we'll start off as always with questions from supporters. The first one's from Double Movement, and it says, are we able to put match reports from the under-23s games from Hull FC when our lads are playing for them on our website? Is there any way of doing that?
I'm not sure if Hull FC put match reports out. It's something we could maybe look at. That's your department. If Hull FC put it out, we could probably just get a copy of it and put it out. It's difficult when yourself and that don't go and watch those games, so we're relying on the report from Hull. But it's something we could maybe look at.
So, Carl, I believe you got 3 pieces of good news to share with us today. If you want to fire away.
Oh yeah, it's been a brilliant day, and we've had Jordan Howden's had his scan done, and there's no tear or no immediate damage there, so wear and tear, so that's real good news. We thought he could be out for some time. He needs to go back and see the consultant and find out what's the problem and how we best treat it. The scan has showed up well, so you can't ask for much more than that. That's fantastic news. The other news is we've been informed this morning that Jason Tarley's visa has been successful. Now that's massive for the club. It's going to help us try to achieve what we want to achieve. Now, what I do want to say, it's took some time, and it's been some sleepless nights, and I've been in constant contact with Jason every day, and initially we had some real bad news on the visa. I didn't quite agree with the process and the reasons why it was taking so long, and then why it looked like it wasn't going to go our way. I put those thoughts to Gavin Baldwin. He backed me all the way, which I really appreciate. And the owners of the club, this is where the Club Doncaster concept really comes to the fore, is when they heard what I had to say, and I was pretty confident that if we got the right legal team and briefs in place, that would be successful. And down to Club Doncaster, the owners, and Gavin showing the faith in myself, we're glad to say that thanks to them, we've come out very, very successful, and the visa's been approved. So, probably if we didn't have the fight in us, and lesser clubs would have maybe just accepted the initial refusal. But we didn't accept that, and we appealed, and we've been successful. So it's just a case now of getting him on a flight and getting him over here and getting him into our system very quickly. So I hope that's a real big boost to all the fans, and I know a lot of yous were thinking, who's this Jason Tarley? Does he exist? And have we done it to sell season tickets? Well, he's on his way. He's coming. So brilliant news for the club, and I'm really overjoyed for Gary and the team and things like that, because this kid will do some damage in this league.
Going back to last Sunday, we took on Keighley Cougars, last year's grand finalists, and unfortunately came runners-up and stayed in League One. Massive to go to their home ground and get a result against them.
Oh, listen, as a player, as a fan, it's a tough place to go, and it's an intimidating place to go, and small changing rooms. And we haven't won there since, I'm led to believe, 2004, which says a lot. And if I'm brutally honest, I didn't think it was our best performance of the year, and we still got a quite a decent victory. So, we're overwhelmed with it. We're very, very happy with it. We're not getting carried away with it for certain. That nothing's won in March and April, but it's certainly a good start for us. It certainly was a real tough away fixture when the fixtures came out. That probably 90% of everyone thought we were going to lose that game. And it is tough. It's a tough place to go. So it's a tick in the box, and that's all it is. A tick in the box. One ticked off. Plenty more to come. And like I say, nothing's won now. All that's doing is making the players train a lot harder, because they want to stay in the team and they want to win. And it's all good for what we're trying to achieve. But I certainly still got my feet firmly on the floor, and I know the players will have as well. But It was exactly that, Jordan. It was a real good, solid victory, but nothing special.
Obviously, we're Keighley last weekend, Hunslet Hawks this Friday, and then York City Knights the Friday after. It's, you know, three good teams that the Dons are facing who you'd expect to be up there in League One this season. You know, pretty difficult playing them back to back, but hopefully we can keep this run going on Friday at Hunslet.
Oh, yeah. You know, people looking at Hunslet last week who went away to Barrow and got touched up. What people don't forget, or I certainly don't forget, is 2 weeks ago, Hunslet played Barrow at their ground and touched them up. So Hunslet's another place that's real hard to play at, and it's they're a real good home team, and it's another hard away draw that we have not only in the Challenge Cup but we also have in the league, as was Keighley. So we just have to go there, play to the best of our abilities, and hope we come out the right side of the scoreboard. You know, it's when you looked at the draw, and like you just said there, Keighley away, Hunslet away, York at home, don't get much tougher. Doesn't get much tougher than that. The Hunslet, the York one at home is, we all know everything about that. There's quite a few of our players there, and Gary's the next coach there, so there's a lot riding on that game, and you know, it won't determine the season, but tell everyone this, it'll be a cracker. It'll certainly be, you know, them boys will want to show us that why did we let them go, and our new boys will be wanting to show them what they can do. So that'll be a beauty, but we need to worry about Hunslet this week. Challenge Cup is always nice to try and get through and draw a big club, and we'll be doing everything we can to do that. Just looking forward to it. You know, tough games, and that's what we need in the league, and it'll give us a good indication of where we are. You know, we haven't done nothing. Don't forget we got relegated, so we've done nothing. But like I say, if the positives that's going around the place at the moment with the things we seem to be getting the toss of the coin when you get that news, like for Jordan Howden, who we thought was going to be out for some time. We're really fingers crossed that it's not something too hard to fix up. You know, once he sees the consultant, the news of Jason Tarley, we won that toss. So things are seeming to drop our way. You know, a little bit of luck on our side, or somebody's watching over us, which we're really humbled for, and we're very grateful for.